The Assemblies icon is used to assemble a manufactured item that's already previously defined. The Assemblies icon can also be used to disassemble an item that has already been assembled, assuming it is possible to disassemble the assembled item. Enter an optional description and reference to identify the assembly, and then accept or enter the date. Indicate which master item is to be assembled. The Finder here only shows those bill of material items that have been defined as master items. If one or more component items within the bill of material are themselves a master item to be assembled, select how the system is to perform the assembly. Select None if you do not want to assemble any subassembly items. The system reduces the quantity in stock of the component master item number only. For example, assume you want to build 5 of this master item, of which, let's say, there are 3 component items. Items A, B, and C. To be built, assume it needs a quantity of 1 item A, 2 item Bs, and 1 item C. Let's also assume that item C is also a master item consisting of 1 item D and 3 item Es. If the None option is selected here, and there are only 3 item Cs in stock, then you will not be able to build 5 of this master item because it requires 5 item Cs, unless the system is allowed to go negative. This is true even if you had sufficient stock of item D and E to make additional item Cs. Select all component master items if you want the system to assemble a matching number of subassemblies as listed in the build quantity for the master item. In other words, the system assembles the required number of subassembly items regardless of any component master item quantities that are already in stock. Using the above example, the assembly process will build 5 item Cs even though there are 3 already in stock. Select the last option, Component Master Items with Insufficient Quantity, if you want to assemble only the number of subassemblies that are required to complete the master item build quantity. Therefore, using the above example, the assembly process will only build 2 item Cs because there are 3 already in stock. Next, select the location where the subassembly is to occur. The location selected indicates the location the component items are removed from, as well as the location where the master item is created. The last field determines the quantity to be built. The quantity entered must be a factor of the build quantity assigned when the assembly was created. The Verify Quantities button can be clicked to observe 2 conditions. Those items of the assembly that have insufficient quantities on hand, and those items that are not assigned or associated with the location code selected. The Details button will appear if one of the component items is also a master item. If so, clicking it will display the quantity of the component items to verify if there is sufficient stock. Optionally save the bill of material to be processed later, or immediately post the assembly. Posting the assembly removes the quantity and cost information from the component items and updates the quantity and cost of the master item.
Let's take a look at post-transactions.